correct because it is your boy Cypher Blocker here, bringing you guys Week 7 Team Builder versus Houndude and the Atlanta Mewnited. This is going to be Week 7 again. Obviously, it's not a a division battle, but the thing is, if we still want to have our chances to the Pokeball, make sure we prepare for every opponent as well as the next and the one before. So, if you guys are excited for today's Team Builder, make sure you guys drop a thumbs down below. It is greatly appreciated. And if you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you guys subscribe now in case this kind of content is up your alley and you do want to see more out of myself. And make sure you guys definitely go check out my dude Houndude. I believe this is going to be a great match. Obviously, I'm going to break the fourth wall here and say that we are battling in about 5 hours. So I might as well get this Team Builder recorded before I even battle. So that way I don't know what I'm expecting. So now you're probably wondering, Cypher, where is your Week 6? Well, unfortunately with Week 6, obviously Anthony didn't have time to battle. I didn't have time to battle just because of my personal life stuff going on, exams, and just other stuff. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but yeah, we just couldn't schedule a battle. Obviously, it's fine. We'll just pick it up sometime in later December. Obviously, it'll be a later upload, but the good thing is we can still have a chance to take a win. So, but enough of that. We're here to focus on Week 7. And as you guys can see on your team, here's my boy Houndude's draft. Now, unfortunately, this is not his draft. He did not personally make this draft. He took over for Ipa in the Pittsburgh Steelers. So we might as well thought, hey, let's just go ahead and see of what we can do against his team or who we think he's gonna bring. So today, my man's Houndude. Wow, that was a loud water gulp. But his draft consisted of Crawdon, Victini, Jirachi, Mamoswine, Hitmonchan, Galvantula, Mega Sableye, Crobat, Dragogy, Vaporeon, and Fortress. Now, he has a lot of threats. To be honest, the biggest threat to me is going to be the Victini, the Crawdon, and the Galvantula, and the Mega Sableye. To be honest, just because reason why is if I do bring a Stealth Rocker, he can just Magic Bounce them away. Galvantula, Sticky Web Hazard. His team is really slow. I don't want to be equally as slow with his team because of the Sticky Web. He has, I guess Mamoswine's a threat just because Ice Shard or Icicle Crash or even Freeze Dry from my water types can be a big threat, especially my Landorus. Victini, a Choice Banded or Choice Scarf, V-Create hits hard. Definitely don't want to mess with that. And then last but not least, his biggest threat I feel like though is his Crawdon because of obviously if this thing sets up 2 Dragon Dances, Aqua Jet is annihilating everything. So we're definitely going to watch out for that. So who I personally see him bringing definitely is going to be the Crawdon, the Victini, the Jirachi, the Mamoswine, the Galvantula, and the Mega Sableye. I don't really see him bringing too much other than that. I feel like he could bring Vaporeon in a sense because Vaporeon can be a really big stall Pokemon per se. And also, just in case if I do bring a lot of water types, I believe they do get water absorb or hydration or one of those two. Maybe I believe he does get water absorb. Don't quote on me on that one, but if he does bring Vaporeon, obviously if I do bring Crocoon this week, obviously he can wall that. Galvantula, he has a big threatening team just in general. I don't know why my webcam is lagging right now. But let's see. His biggest threat to me is going to be the Mega Sableye. Mega Sableye is a really big threat Pokemon. But Crawdon, in a sense, let's see. Let's break it down. I'm bringing him to bring Crawdon, Victini, Mamoswine, Jirachi, Galvantula, and Mega Sableye. In all sense, I want to break down those Pokemon first. So, Crawdon, again, if it sets up, it's going to annihilate us. It's going to annihilate us perfectly, and there's nothing we can do about it. Victini, Choice Banded, Choice Scarf, Choice Specs, Assault Vest, anything we're going to have to watch out for. V-Create will almost annihilate anything on my team. That's why we're going to bring a lot of defensive Pokemon. Jirachi can bring Stealth Rocks. Jirachi, Mamoswine, Galvantula, Dragogy, and Fortress can all bring hazards. Whether it's Toxic Spikes, Stealth Rocks, Sticky Web, all of them. So we're going to have to watch out for those because if all those get up, I'm screwed. I'm so screwed because I don't have too much to recover with. So I'm going to have to watch out for that. Obviously, again, Freeze Dry, Ice Shard, Mamoswine is going to be hitting pretty hard on a lot of my Pokemon, like even Earthquake on him, like Arcanine. And these are Pokemon I'm just naming off. I'm not for sure bringing like Rotomo, definitely. He can do a lot of Ice Shard or Icicle Crash, Freeze Dry damage onto him. Gramble, he can do a lot with. So I'm definitely going to have to watch out for who he's going to bring. Next, Jirachi. Jirachi is one of the. He's a stall Pokemon so badly, and I can't stand Jirachi with a passion, to be honest. Hitmonchan, he does have Iron Fist. He does have the Elemental Punches, Bullet Punch as well. He does in fact have a lot of speed, a lot of special, I believe, special defense, I believe, and a lot of attack. So I'm definitely have to watch out for him. Galvantula, obviously, we're gonna predict him to be Focus Sash because again, if I'm predicting him to bring the sticky web, then I'm definitely gonna have to watch it out and play with that. Let me lower this down a little bit. There we go. But yeah, if I'm predicting those to come, then I definitely want to watch out for those as well. Mega Sableye. I'm gonna have if he does get Mega Sableye out, I'm gonna have to watch out where my Stealth Rocks go because I do not need them on my side, especially with Arcanine sitting. Breaking fourth walls again, just in case like Arcanine or anybody that I guess is weak to him. Next, he does have the Crobat coming. Crobat, Brave Bird, Choice Scarf, Choice Bandit, anything. We're gonna have to watch out for him because he hits hard like a tank. Dragogy for Toxic Spikes, being a special defensive wall, being a physical or a special wall breaker. I'm gonna have to watch out for Dragogy because Dragogy can put a number into my team. Next, Vaporeon, again, he checks my water type so greatly. So unless I'm running, let's see, like Crocoon, I definitely can't bring in Crocoon against Vaporeon. Who's another water Pokemon? Starmie. I'm gonna have to watch out where I Scald, to be honest, or Hydro Pump, wherever I go. And then last but not least, he does have, in fact, Fortress. Again, Fortress can set up all hazards. The Gyro Ball's not gonna hurt like a bitch. Volt Switch, the Switch Initiative is not gonna be too good for me. So either way, he just has a great team. He doesn't have the most speed, but the thing is, with the Galvantula there setting up Sticky Web, is he's gonna pretty much line up all of our speeds together. So if you guys are excited for today's team builder of mine, make sure you guys drop a thumbs down below. Honestly, if I'm not talking right, it's just I'm nervous, honestly, because his team, I could prepare well for it, but his team checks what I prepare for, if that makes sense. Like, say if I run Landers, and he knows that Victini gets Glaciate, because last season I did get annihilated with my Zygarde from a Glaciate, and I believe Ipa did pick up Victini, I believe, or it was whoever picked up Victini. I got annihilated with the Glaciate from a Victini, being 4 times weak to Ice, obviously. So I'm gonna have to watch out for that because I remember that thing running the Glaciate really well. So again, it's just that little stuff that he can check for the preparation that I'm checking for him. So again, let's go right into the team of who I brought, and bam, there you see it on your team. We're bringing Choice Scarf Starmie. We're bringing Choice Scarf Starmie. Now, you're probably wondering, Cypher, that's a dumb idea. Starmie has a lot of speed. Why are you running a Choice Scarf Starmie? Well, to be honest, there's 2 reasons why I'm running a Choice Scarf Starmie. One is just in case he does bring a Galvantula in against my Starmie, I have the Power Gem for him. Power Gem is a for sure OHKO. Obviously, me being timid, I guess I could have ran Choice Spec, or a Modest Nature, just to outspeed a lot of things, but I'll get right into why I ran a Timid Nature in a minute. So, we're running Choice Scarf, obviously, because if I do get a Power Gem onto a Galvantula, it's going to for sure kill via not Stealth Rocks being up. Skull's going to do a lot to his team, obviously, with like Mamo, Victini, Mega Sableye, just a lot of Pokemon that he's really weak to Skull to. So I'm definitely going to have to watch out for that. Ice Beam, I ran Ice Beam over Thunderbolt just because I felt like Ice Beam would do a lot more. Now, I could have ran Thunderbolt, but why run Thunderbolt when there's only a couple Pokemon weak to it? And there's one Pokemon I don't really have a check for, but I don't really expect him to bring, especially since he has a hard-hitting priority Crawdon. I don't see him bringing the Vaporeon too much. So I'm definitely going to have to watch out for that. But if he does bring Vaporeon, we're definitely going to have to bring in a Mon that can take on Vaporeon. But yeah, and then last but not least, I am running Dazzling Gleam for the Crawdon, for the Hitmonchan, and for the, what else was it? I believe it was just those 2. Oh, and the Mega Sableye. Just because it does about half to Mega Sableye, it for sure OHKOs a Hitmonchan, and it for sure OHKOs a Galvantula. So that's really why I'm running that over Thunderbolt, because I can't really hit a Mega Sableye with Thunderbolt. And if I don't have him to check the Sableye, then who do I have, you know? So that's honestly why I'm running those moves, just because like I'd rather have the 2 moves that hit all the rest of the Pokemon than the 1 move that hit only a few Pokemon, if that makes sense. So obviously we're going to be running 252 in special attack, 4 in defense, obviously 252 in special, 252 in speed, obviously with a timid nature. Only reason I'm running a timid nature is in case if he does bring a Choice Scarf Victini, I can at least outspeed for sure with the timid nature. And that's Starmie right there. So hopefully Starmie's going to be a big check to a lot of his team. Now again, if he brings in Vaporeon, if he does bring Vaporeon or the Crawdon, definitely I have a lot, well actually not even Crawdon, but if he brings in definitely the Vaporeon, I'm definitely going to have a lot of trouble dealing with it, but that's okay. I mean, it's not really that too bad. So next we have Arcanine. Arcanine is the K9 unit, and obviously we're going to be running a Life Orb with the Flash Fire ability, and I'll get into why I'm running the Flash Fire ability in a little bit. But we have Shizzy 6 here, obviously the Suicune, or I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. We're running Crunch, Extreme Speed, Close Combat, and Flare Blitz on the Arcanine, obviously with a 248 HP investment, 252 attack investment, and as well as a Adamant Nature, as well as 8 in defense. So here is the reason why I'm running the Flash Fire Arcanine. I'm running Flash Fire because in case if he does bring a Victini, if he brings Victini, then I can check Victini as well. And I believe he will bring Victini. The only reason I'm saying that is because he's brought Victini into every match. So I think he's going to be a good check for Victini. My biggest thing is why is say if I have Scissorin, right? He has Victini. I know he's going to go for a V-Create or a Flamethrower, Overheat. If he wants to go for a Fusion Flare for some reason. If he goes for those moves, I can easily wall it with my Arcanine and then go for a Crunch, and it's going to do a shit ton of damage. And if he's choiced, he really can't stay in. So that gives me a good chance. And then all of a sudden, say if he goes into Crawdon, I got Close Combat for the damn crab thing. So I'm not really worried about it. So that's why I'm bringing Arcanine, just because of the Victini Flash Fire and the Crawdon with, obviously I can hit him with Close Combat. I can honestly hit everything with the Close Combat or a Crunch, to be honest. Obviously Flare Blitz with a Flash Fire is going to do a lot on a Vaporeon. It's definitely going to for sure do a lot on a Crawdon. So that's really why I'm bringing Arcanine here, just to check a lot of his big threats. Next, obviously, as predicted, we're bringing Crocoon again, obviously with the leftovers, with the pressure ability, obviously with Scald, Res, Calm Mind, and Sleep Talk. Obviously with 252 in HP, 252 in defense, obviously with 4 in special attack, and obviously running a Bold Nature. Now, I'm really bringing him because, again, a lot of things don't want to take a Scald via the Vaporeon or the Crawdon, but the good thing is I have a lot of mons I get. I don't know, like, I guess the one big thing I didn't really prepare for was the Vaporeon, but I guess we'll have to see if he even brings the Vaporeon. Now again, like I said, if he has Crawdon, I don't see him bringing the Vaporeon too much, but again, I could be wrong. So next, we do in fact have the Landorus. I'm not really going to go into too much detail with Suicune just because there's one word there that pretty much describes Suicune. Well, 2 words. Scald and Breath. So that's really why I'm going to be running Crocoon, just because if I get the Scald on the Mamo, the Jirachi, the Mega Sableye, or even the Victini, I'm going to do it. I'm bringing a Landorus set. Obviously, like the Scizor and Arcanine combo, I do have a combo going with Uxie and my Landorus. Obviously, Starmie and I guess I'm running like everyone's on a team up situation. Like Starmie and my Suicune are going to be a team just because the nice hard hitting water typing, and obviously I have a lot of coverage for Suicune, and Suicune has a lot of coverage for Starmie, so that's really good. Obviously I have Arcanine with Scizor, obviously Flash Fire, then obviously I'll get into why I have Scizor here. And then obviously I have a core with Landorus and I have a core with Uxie. So let's go into why I have a core with Landorus and Uxie. So this week I'm going to be running a Choice Band of Landorus. Obviously because I do outspeed a lot of things, and if he doesn't get the Sticky Web up, Landorus is going to have a field day because I can Earthquake legit everything. Everything gets hurt by an Earthquake except the Vaporeon, I believe, but it still does a good 46%. So say if I can live a Scald. Say if I live a Scald from a Vaporeon, that's a perfect 3-hit query right there. And obviously if I don't get burnt at least. So knock on wood. So I am going to be running, obviously, Choice Bandit. He's going to be Intimidate ability. Obviously, Intimidate because he will be a nice and powerful Victini check unless he's a special one that I'm definitely going to have to watch out for. Which I do expect him to, now that I'm realizing, I do expect him to bring maybe a special Victini. Only reason why is because I do have all those Intimidators, which is intimidating. So I do have all those Intimidators. It's definitely going to be something to watch out for if he does have a special Victini. But yeah, I am going to be running Knockoff, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and U-Turn. Like I said, U-Turn obviously, or not like I said for U-Turn, but like I said for Earthquake, it hits everything perfectly. Especially Choice Bandit at max attack. Adamant, oh yes. But I'm running Knockoff just in case if he does bring in the Victini. Obviously, if I can get a knockoff on anything, especially the Victini, the Jirachi, even the, who else? Even the Galvantula, you know? He's going to be perfect. Now, I could have led with Landorus possibly against, if he does lead with the Galvantula, just because now unless he's like running Hidden Power Water, Hidden Power Ice, especially Hidden Power Ice, then I'll definitely be screwed against the Galvantula, so I definitely have to watch out for that. But yeah, I'm running Knockoff just for, honestly, to knock off items on Pokemon, and I am Choice Bandit, so it's going to hurt like a bitch! Next I have Stone Edge, just because I have Stone Edge, it hits hard on every Mon, as well as U-Turn for Switch Initiative. Obviously I'm running 252 in attack, 232 in speed, and 24 in defense. Only reason I'm running 232 in speed is I'm going to be speed creeping a lot of Mons, and obviously if I can get the 24 in defense, at least it'll help me out with a offensive or physical offensive Victini. So I'm definitely going to have to watch out for that. Obviously I'm running Adamant Nature, and he's just going to be the Mon to hit hard, especially in case if I get, you know, like to say if he has Galvantula and I can go for the Earthquake and he has, say, if Vaporeon or Crawdon's gone. Field day, baby. Field day. So that's why I'm running Landorus in the set that he is in. So next, I am bringing Uxie. And here's why I'm bringing Uxie. Obviously, Hoodie is going to be running the Light Clay, obviously with the Levitate ability, with the Light Screen, Reflect, Stealth Rock, and U-Turn. Obviously with 252 in defense, 252 in special defense, and obviously with the Image Nature as well as 4 HP. Here is why I'm running the Uxie. Obviously, I traded him for Breloom. Or I traded Breloom for Uxie. Only reason I'm saying that is because why I'm running Uxie is, say if he's my Victini check. He's my biggest Victini check. Say if I see he has a special Victini. Okay, that's fine. I set up the Light Screen, which is going to stay for 8 turns. Then I can switch right into Landorus, take a Glaciate, take a Blue Flare, anything, and bam, I'm all right with Landorus. I am going to hit hard. I can live 2. Bam, Earthquake takes out Victini, or if he wants to switch out into anything and say if Crawdon, or actually, I do Oko Crawdon actually. So if Vaporeon's there, obviously I'm going to have a little trouble, but the good thing is I can at least hit hard, and plus I still had that special defense bulk because of the Light Screen. Or vice versa with Reflect, obviously. Say if I see he's a physical Victini. Alright, cool. I'm just going to throw that next powerful Reflect. I'm going to stay for 8 turns. Bada bing. Even set up Stealth Box if I want to. And then obviously I can just U-turn out of there. So that's really why I'm running Hoodie in the fashion that he is, just because he's going to be my Landorus. He's going to be the helping hand to my Landorus, because whatever I see of the Victini set, then obviously I'm just going to set up that. I'm going to set up that that specific screen. So definitely, I'm really excited to use Uxie just because he has a purpose, and it's right there. It's to be a wall, and not only to be a wall, but to be a check for everything. Not even a check, but to help be a check for the Mons that can check things like Starmie, Landorus, Scizor, not really Suicune, but Arcanine, you know? And last but not least, we have the last Mon, which is going to be my Scizor. Let me get a sip of water real quick. Now, I did decide to bring Scrafty the first time. I did predict, obviously I was going to run a Bulk Up, Rest, Lumberry, Knockoff, Drain Punch, and Scrafty. Only reason I didn't, I realized this about maybe yesterday. I was like, wow, I have nothing to check the hazards. Nothing. I had no Defog, Rapid Spin on Starmie. I have nothing. So I was like, you know what? I gotta run something to get rid of the hazards, even if it cost me getting rid of my hazards on the other side of the field with my Uxie. So obviously I'm gonna be running a Mega Scizor here, obviously with the Scizorite Technician ability. Defog, obviously, again, to get rid of hazards. Bullet Punch for priority, and it hits hard on a lot of things like Mamo. It hits hard on Galvantula, Mega Sableye. It just hits hard on a lot of things. I'm not going to be running U-turn this week just because I wanted to hit hard and stuff. And with a bug bite, max attack with the adamant nature for sure kills a Galvantula via having some focus sash. If he doesn't have the focus sash, it for sure kills, or stealth rocks take out the focus sash, then I'm all right. So bug bite is going to hit a lot of things, especially the Vaporeon, because that's the one thing I expected was if he does bring Vaporeon, I need something to check Vaporeon. So obviously if I have bug bite, it's going to do, I'd say about half to a Vaporeon, a max defense Vaporeon. And then last but not least, I have knockoff just because in case, if Arcanine goes down and then I have no check for Victini, obviously if I'm going to expect a Victini and I'm in with my Mega Scizor, I'm going to go for the knockoff and knock that item off. And say if it brings him down to 90 hit points, I can for sure just go for the Bullet Punch and take out the Victini there. Obviously I'm running 252 in HP, 252 in attack, obviously with 4 in defense, obviously with an adamant nature. And that's honestly right there my reasoning of the team. If you guys are excited for me to bring this team, make sure you guys drop a thumbs down below. It is greatly appreciated. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, join the block party. If this kind of content is up your alley, then I'm excited for you because I'm excited to get new people into the channel. Obviously, Houndoom has a squad that is untouchable. I mean, if he gets all the hazards up, he can have a field day. And let's be honest. And again, I never underestimate any opponent. Just because it's whatever mind you draft that can defeat the best team in the league. You know, it's how you play, what the luck's looking at, and how well you prepare. That's honestly. So that's the team right there. I'm gonna get up out of here. Little fun fact for you guys: this match will be live recorded. I know I want to do more live recordings just because I want to let you guys know my thought process and why I pick a move. So I'm gonna get up out of here. Again, week 6 will be up sometime in December. I'll tweet it out, or I'll let you guys know of when my week 6 will go up. Again, sorry about the time inconvenience, but we have to focus on week 7 against Houndoom. Make sure you guys go check out week number 8, which will be against the only loss we have in the MPL, which is going to be against Blake and the Baltimore Braviary. So we're definitely going to be looking out for that. I'm going to get the hell out of here. So make sure you guys have yourself a great morning, night, evening, day, wherever you're at, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. What is cracking, cuz? See you!